Hey guys, welcome to my review of Smackdown Live this week. Pretty good episode. I thought it was better than Raw, but what else is new? But yeah, it was a fun night. Some good matches, a little bit of filler here and there, but for the most part, I enjoyed it. So yeah, let's break it down. Start of the night was Randy and Jinder having a bit of a promo, building up for their match at Backlash. KO then came out and just said that, once Backlash is done, I'm coming for the WWE title. And Baron Corbin then came out and he got attacked by Sami Zayn. So kind of led to this cluster of everyone attacking each other, which was build up for the main event, which is going to be a 3-on-3 tag team match, which is actually playing in the background right now. So after that, the welcoming committee is such a goofy name. Um, so it was actually James Ellsworth was introducing Carmella, and he was also insulting. Oh, he didn't really introduce Carmella, but he was insulting like the UK crowd and everything. And then Carmella introduced Natalia into the ring, and then Naomi came out and introduced Becky Lynch, and Charlotte even came out as support, I guess, for the match. Pretty decent match. Was going Becky's way until the girls got into it outside of the ring. So Naomi, I think she decked Tamina, and then Charlotte grabbed her and tried to pull her away, which distracted Becky and cost her the match. So yeah, so Becky lost the match. And then I think in between a segment with them backstage, there was that weird Lana promo. Not quite sure I get where they're going with this gimmick. I guess they're trying to use this Emelina, all that energy they put into Emelina's gimmick. I guess they're going to put it into Lana's new gimmick. But I just think, what's the point? I mean, we all know her as Lana, Rusev's wife, and I think we're all happy with what she was doing already. And I heard she's been doing pretty well with her training, and she did have some time where she was in like a match and she showed that she can actually wrestle. So I guess they're gonna push her as a singles competitor. And so anyway, there was that, and then the girls had an argument backstage, and Becky pretty much said to Naomi and Charlotte that we've got to bond together, and if we're gonna take on this welcoming committee, so they kind of agreed on it. So yeah, that was all right. And then there was this really strange match after that with between Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, and it's kind of weird that they're even feuding now. I mean, Bray's not in the picture, and I mean, what's their real reasons? I mean, it's kind of strange. I think they should have just been a tag team and got the tag team titles at some point, but oh yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it was a strange match, and so Rowan was kind of getting the upper hand, but he couldn't get the win. So what he did was he went to go and grab his mask, and he was actually gonna like use it to attack Luke Harper, and the ref took it off him. But he used that distraction for the ref as he was putting it away to rake Harper's eyes, and then he did the strange move where he just picked him up and spun him around, and it kind of power slammed him down, and he won the match. So it's kind of weird. I think they're wasting Harper. I mean, he's so talented. They both are, but Harper's definitely. I mean, he did some this awesome drop kick during the match, and it was just freaking like just he's just so athletic and agile for his size. It's crazy. So I don't know where they're going with those guys. After that, it was a funny segment with the Fashion Police, where so Brizango, where they were dressed as Sherlock Holmes and Watson, and they found some face paint backstage, and so they were like, "Oh, it might be the Uggos, the Usos," and it led to the Ascension being in some strange, I don't know, like a small little room, like a boiler room or something, of them just going yeah, yeah, like grunting and stuff. So they were like, oh, we'll have to close the case on them once again. So which meant I guess they're gonna have a match with them later on. I enjoy these Fashion Police segments. They're pretty hilarious. Wrestling's supposed to be fun, so it's crack up when you see stuff like this done. But when it's done with a team that's actually got naturally good humor and stuff, it's even better. After that was Dolph Ziggler, who came out to just do a promo, talk trash about Shinsuke, and that he wants to see Shinsuke come out now and he wants to fight him. And Shinsuke was like, "All right, let's do it." And just as Shinsuke was getting ready to scrap him, Dolph kind of blind shotted him and was giving roughing him up a bit, but Shinsuke got up and just did some awesome striking moves of his, and it just reminds you that Shinsuke is awesome to watch, and so he got a few of his signature striking moves in. I like how he does his kind of Superman forearm type technique, and he got some of his grounding knees and did an awesome push kick. So their match is obviously building up. A lot of people don't really like this match is happening. I'm actually not one of those people. I think it's actually a good setup for Shinsuke's first match. Plus, Dolph at this point of his career, I think he's only going to do big things, right? And I guess introducing Shinsuke to the wider WWE universe is a big thing. So I mean, he's kind of going more into a Chris Jericho type of role now, where he's kind of helping set up other wrestlers now, and yeah, and I think he's better as a heel anyway. So I'm guessing Shinsuke is gonna take him out at the Backlash event. You can't make Shinsuke lose his debut. Come on. So after that, it was a funny segment between Sami Zayn and his tag team partners for the night. Sami doing his usual overthinking and strategizing speech. It was hilarious. I really like Sami Zayn. I have a prediction that eventually, at some point, KO is gonna win the title, and Sami's gonna beat him for the WWE title, because he's never really won a title, and since he's come to the main roster, and he's over with the fans. He's a good dude. Yeah, I think he deserves it. Um, so yeah, there was a funny segment there. There was a bit of a small New Day coming soon promo. I don't know when they're coming, but they better. I don't know, and I actually don't know where they fit. I'm guessing they're gonna be the ones to dethrone the Usos, maybe, because I don't think Fashion Police are quite ready. And I'll be actually mentioning something with the Usos later on. So the Fashion Police had their match against the Ascension, which was, I guess, them closing the case on whatever their bad fashion sense and ugly face paint. And yeah, Breezango won comfortably. For the Usos to come out and cut this ridiculous promo on them, saying, in 12 days, we're going to do this to 12 days, we're going to, and they just kept doing it. And it was actually pretty energetic. It's weird though, when I read stuff online and like other people's reviews, they never get into any of these things. I actually like it. I like when wrestlers try to push it, because at the end of the day, they're trying to entertain you. So I thought it wasn't that bad. It was kind of cringy, but at least they're trying. At least that's what wrestling's about. You got to try to entertain at least, and I thought they did that. The UK crowd was well, I think it was at the O2 Arena again. Actually, they kept chanting with them, 12 days, and then these guys are going off on their promos recently have been pretty hilarious. And then there was a strange segment with Mojo Rawley, who was showing his Andre the Giant statue to a few kids. I guess he was showing the kids around backstage of what WWE's like. And this little kid kicked, he was like, this kid was like, oh, can I touch the statue? And was like, sure. And just as the kid was touching it, Mojo was like, boo! And then the kid freaked out and kicked Mojo. And I was like, hey man, you can't kick a wrestler, whatever. But Mojo was fine with it. He's a nice guy, so I'll be interested to see where he fits in the future. Hopefully he gets the US title. I think he'll suit that title. And then there was Rusev, who Russell's been doing these strange, like, kind of video messages to the Smackdown live audience, and it's always about him just slamming Shane and Daniel Bryan, saying, "Oh, I'm not coming on the show unless you guys give me a WWE title match." But seeing as you guys didn't respond to my request, I'm gonna come next week and yeah, talk about it or something. I don't know. He's just being all demanding and stuff, but for the most part, Rusev's character hasn't really changed. He just cut his hair, which I heard they weren't happy about that. So I don't know. So after that was the main event. So the main event's just playing in the background. Good match. I loved it. There was only probably one time where it was a little bit shaky, but that's part of the match when everybody kind of gets in and starts using their signature moves and that. But it was a fun match to watch. I thought I couldn't stop thinking about the size of Jinder Mahal right now, man. The guy's a freaking beast. It's just whether he's on. I mean, he's got to be on the juice. I mean, I don't know this wellness policy, whatever. But dude, the guy's huge, And as someone who's half Indian, you know, like it's kind of cool to see like an Indian guy like getting pushed. I mean, Kali had his push, which was really bizarre, but Jinder, I always the current gimmick he has is actually the gimmick I've always wanted him to have. So it's quite funny because, and I've always thought, I'm not saying I predicted this, but I'm just saying I've always thought he needed some kind of henchman, and the Singh brothers are great. They have a good look for it. They got the like. If you know how Punjabi guys dress, like they got the look, everything down pat. So I thought I think they're doing a good job. It was a you know, all over the place. It was everyone was doing the crazy moves. Actually, you can just see AJ doing his signature striking techniques. AJ is my favorite wrestler, like period. So I love to watch him wrestle. And it's crazy to see how small he is against everyone. Even Sammy looks a little bit bigger, but Sammy's not as athletically like muscly or whatever looking. But it was a good match. Jinder won the match for them with the assist of the Bollywood boys, Singh brothers as they're now referred to. Um, uh, yeah, they kind of distracted. I think they distracted Randy, but then Randy got to RKO KO, and then just when he did that, as he turned around, he got Cobra Clutch slammed, as they're calling his new finisher. So yeah, it was a pretty decent match. I like SmackDown. It's easier for me to watch. I like where it's going. I like the wrestlers. They got a good roster. But yeah, it'll be good to see Backlash. Looking forward to the pay-per-view. But yeah, it was a pretty good show. I can't really think of anything I didn't like about it. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure some of you will disagree. So let me know what you think. And yeah, hope you enjoyed my review. Subscribe to my page, like the video, and yeah, more to come soon. Actually, this weekend, so I'll probably do one like I'll do them early in the week because that's usually when I'm gonna watch my anime stuff. Usually UFCs or whatever in the weekends, and also wrestling is early in the week too. So yeah, I'll probably have the next video up after the UFC 211 event that's coming up this weekend, which I can't wait. I think Bellator might be around, it's either this weekend or coming soon, but I'm looking forward to that. Or maybe I'm just listening to all the press conferences. But yeah, if you're an MMA fan, I'm going to be covering some of their stuff as well. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll be talking to you guys very soon. See ya. 'Cause I gotta know, so say something.